Welcome to the WUUA TIB podcast. This is today's free episode. There is also a bonus episode that went up exclusively on our Patreon. You can find that at patreon.com/WUUA TIB or simply go to WUUATIB.com. That's WUUATIB.com. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome back to WUUA TIB.
WUUA TIB
2/11. And this is your mom's favorite podcast. Welcome to your new mom. Welcome to your dad's mom.
Stop now. It's just getting worse.
This is your dad. Welcome to your mom.
Can you guys hear like an echo with Jack?
Yeah, it's because I'll face this way. We're in the lake house Airbnb thing now that we just got to.
Should maybe just sit down.
Well, I'm pacing, and if I talk, into the space over the stairs, I think it gives a really big echo. But if I face this kind of wooden wall, then it doesn't. They got a fake fireplace in here, but it's cool because it's got a temperature element, so it's actually blowing hot air, so that you feel like it's a real.
Whoa!
What an interesting story,
dude. Wait a minute.
Romantic.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like, sitting in front of making love in front of a hot air blower.
Hey, with a real fire.
That's exactly what we'll be doing tonight while his parents are in the next room.
Yeah.
Can you control the intensity of the light from a regular fire with the simple push of a button?
No. That's...
1.5, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this is why we need structure in the podcast.
We have structure, which I will say, Eggs, you didn't contribute anything, actually.
Okay, I know we're recording and all, and then this is a little bit like too awkward, too late, but am I supposed to be doing video recording or just audio? Because I'm only doing audio right now.
Just audio.
Okay, that's
what
I thought.
Nobody's got their video turned on.
It'll help everyone's internet also.
That's also
so that we don't
true,
have people like cutting off.
And we're not going to use it anyway.
Okay.
I don't have my laptop open or whatever, so Sealio or somebody, lead us in the docket that's in the document.
All right,
I don't know what was up first or not.
All right, wait. I liked that intro. I think that intro was kind of funny.
I think it was good.
We should cut back in. We'll just do like a little bit of editing.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with we thought we're gonna add some segments in. And one of the first segments we're sort of trying out, we might come back to it if it works, might not if it doesn't, is called Local International News, okay? And what it is we share a piece of international news that is very local, meaning, something that you would see on your patch. I don't know if patch exists anymore, but something that's very regionally specific.
It's local to that country.
Exactly.
Like the Orlando Sun-Times.
Yeah, like the Orlando Sun-Times, but in like
Pittsburgh
Baghdad or
Herald.
something,
Yeah.
And so I found something from a region in Kazakhstan.
Oh, wow.
Which I hope will translate here when I click it on my phone, because it was translated on the computer. I know roughly what it's about.
Dude.
It's about someone who stole like a welding machine, and then they found out that he was also like an esteemed cattle thief in the region.
Whoa. Oh, hell no, dude.
And
Fuck,
so
I wish I could have that job,
He was stealing people's cows in like some region of Kazakhstan.
I did not know.
It doesn't translate on my phone, so
I did not know that.
Why
cattle rustling was still a viable career option.
Yeah.
I thought I wish somebody had told me that before I went to school. Like, damn.
So this makes me wonder.
Someone translate this link and see what it says, because it's in Cyrillic or whatever. Is it just Russian?
Let's see.
Do they speak Russian in Kazakhstan?
They speak Kazakh. I know that. My girlfriend
which is like a
speaks
dialect
Kazakh.
of Russian.
Yeah, but they also speak
Kazakh?
Russian. They mostly speak. Yeah, my girlfriend speaks Kazakh. Yeah.
All right,
Why?
here we go.
It comes in handy when we do all that Kazakh shit that we do.
When you steal the cows.
Yeah. Well, actually, now it's going to come in handy when we
Yeah,
turn
exactly.
into cattle rustlers.
Okay, here we go. In Saryagash, a thief's prey is a welding machine.
Wait, sorry. What? Okay,
Good
so
start.
someone
This is
stole.
a great
Officers
start.
of the Turkestan region detained the thief. A resident of one of the settlements of the district addressed the duty station of the Saryagash Regional Police Department with a statement about the theft. The victim was informed that unknown persons stole a welding machine worth over 30,000 tenga from his
What?
garage.
I don't know how much that is.
I was about to
Because
say.
30,000
gotta
would
be-
a lot in that
This
country.
fact
That's-
was registered in the ERDR under Article 1088 of the Criminal Code of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
I want to
Why
know what the
do I think
punishment
this
is.
is
End
there is
quote.
cattle theft in here. I know there is cattle theft because I
Dude.
saw specifically.
Do you know how much 30,000 tenga is?
No.
It's $70, dude.
No, 30,000.
No,
Unbelievable.
30,000.
30,000.
700
30,000 tanga. Oh yeah. That's
700
I'm sorry.
bucks for
That's
the welding machine?
$70.10.
Okay,
My
wait.
bad.
Can we talk about how? Okay, there's like the regional police directorate, hot on the trail. Like, their police like
to
went
recover the
ham
$770
looking for this welding
worth
machine.
of-
In the U.S. If you lose your fucking welding machine, the police are like,
Yeah.
well, that fucking sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, dude, that sucks.
That is so true.
So
You should have kept it locked up.
Yeah.
Well, did you shoot anyone?
Okay, there's a sidebar on this website that says, interview. Do I need to introduce electronic ticketing in Schmimkit? And then I can vote. Yes, not. You must also leave cash. Or I don't care. I drive my car.
You gotta vote yes. They
vote-
need the electronic ticketing in Schmimket. You have to help them progress. They need the electronic ticketing.
No, I'm saying I don't care. I drive my car.
I guess that's your real answer. You could.
Okay, wait,
We do
and then
not
it
care
has
about
the-
Schmimket.
It has the breakdown of the votes.
Yeah, what's the
This-
winning?
The winning is you must also leave cash.
That doesn't make any
makes
sense. That's the worst
yeah.
answer. Why would
The-
you have
the-
electronic ticketing and then you also need cash?
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. That doesn't really make sense.
I'm completely
I'm
lost.
sure it didn't
but then
translate
again-
very well.
Yeah, maybe. It's
I don't
actually
care. I
really
drive
messed
my
up.
car. Had only 6% of the vote.
I don't
You picked the
understand.
wrong one.
So wait, Seal, you were gonna say something, I think, earlier. What was that?
Yeah, I wonder what the punishment is.
Oh, dude.
Does it say?
For stealing the welding iron.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
a
know
good question.
how.
Like
I don't know
death.
how civilized.
What?
I
How
have no
civilized.
for how like.
Dude, that's kind
You
of
know what I mean?
offensive.
Yeah, man.
No,
Why
you
are
know what
we
I mean? Like-
civilized and why are they not civilized? Is that what you're implying?
Okay,
not
wait.
civilized, but on a scale of like capital punishment to like pay a fine. Some countries prefer to like chop your hands
So-
off.
Let's return to the fact that I'm dead serious. I looked it up. It is literally $70.
I mean, that might be a,
No,
actually
no.
that's more than
30,000. It's 700.
Oh,
The
what?
sheep, though. Okay, it says in the sheep, a local resident addressed the police department with a statement that he lost sheep worth 40,000 tenga each.
Oh wow.
Each?
Yeah, so this
Welding
dude's
machine
sheep
must
were
not be
worth
that
like 850
expensive.
bucks or something
No,
like that.
no,
Wow.
dude, you're wrong. I put in 30,000 tenga.
And that's
I
only
got that
$70.
$70?
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
thought you said 3,000.
Yeah.
No,
me too.
dude. 30,000 tenga is $70.
Okay, yeah, 30,000 Kazakhstani tenga is $71.
Yeah.
Like I said, also,
$71.
yeah.
That's not even worth looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
you
news
were like-
article about.
To be
A
fair,
news article.
just a short aside, this reminds me of the time when I was trying to get my credit score and I was dumb and I didn't use free credit report or whatever.
Ooh.
And TransUnion was telling me that I could get a free score with them. So I,
Mhm.
signed up and did whatever and gave them my credit card. And then they sneakily signed me up for some bullshit about like credit monitoring and then charged me $30.
Shit.
And then were charging me $30 a month for this
Oh,
credit
wow.
monitoring. And I was like, oh, no. Hell no. Hell no. There's no way. And I
Mhm.
filed a Better Business Bureau report against them
He did.
for poor practices and unclear like, because I didn't know I was signing up for anything. And I won the case, and they returned me my $30.
Oh my
There was also
god!
like a
I
solid
thought-
Nice.
investigation that
I
went
thought
into
I
this.
thought the
Yeah.
Better Business Bureau was just like a scam. Everyone on
like-
the internet says it's just a scam.
It is kind of a scam. Like, they don't ever change their practices, but they didn't want it to become a thing, so they just gave me the
Well,
money
then
back.
why did they purposely try to scam people out of money if they were just gonna give it back?
Because nobody
No one
except
cares
me will
enough for
go.
$30.
Yeah,
That
will
is
go to the
so
length.
insane. Hold on. I just have to say that my girlfriend literally was just complaining about that. Okay, maybe not just.
Wait,
it was
really?
Like a month ago. Yeah. That happened. The exact same thing happened to her, and
Tell
she
her
was
to
like,
file a report.
Yeah.
"Damn, she
Get
is
back,
exactly
get
the
back,
person
back.
who would do that, dude."
We
That
just
is
saved the entire WUUA TIB audience the $30.
$30.
Try to-
Yeah, because it
Oh.
was literally nowhere did it say that. I was like, this. I saw it. And I
No,
was like, this
you
should be
did.
illegal.
He literally
is like-
came back and was like, come and look at this. Come and see what has happened. And then walked me through the entire process. I'm like, did you see anywhere that it told me I was going to have to pay this money? Did you?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really sketchy.
30. Well, if you had waited 3 months, you could have had a news article written about you in Kazakhstan.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, it's good that I track my charges or whatever, because I can
Mhm.
see someone like 48 months later being like, wait, what are all of these $30 charges I've been getting for 2
Mhm.
years? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Does
So,
does anyone have any-
what's next on our docket here?
wait. Does
We-
anyone
we
have any
nailed
other
the-
international?
Yeah,
local
I have-
stories?
okay. I found a good one.
Oh, Henry.
A
is
good
another
one from Azerbaijan.
Ooh.
The title is Azerbaijan's ganja instrument making plant launches new product.
Wait,
What's the product?
What's the
wait,
product?
wait, ganja.
Whoa.
Like a bomb
I don't know. I
plant?
can't read the article.
Why did you bring it up if you
Like
can't
that?
even read the article?
Okay, wait. I have something that I saw I can bring up again, which was also on Kazakhstan local news. I might have sent it to the group or not. It was there was this building in Kazakhstan, and they were complaining that everything looked sort of, very industrial and didn't have any color to it.
Hmm.
So the manager of that particular building decided to paint one side of the building, like the balconies only, rainbow. So like from the bottom to the top, he painted it rainbow.
Uh-huh.
And then just because he thought it would add color, and then the article headline was Kazakhstan authorities taking down paint after suspicion of LGBTQ propaganda. But it wasn't even meant to be like a pro LGBT thing. He
That's
just
dumb.
wanted
Like
to paint
color.
it colored, and they said the Kazakhstan was like rainbow, and then got
Yeah.
like the anime eyes,
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got it. They had to repaint over it.
Dang,
Damn, dude.
that's scary.
Yeah, it's so funny. And the guy was saying in the article, like, why do we have to assign meaning to all of these colors? What colors am I supposed to use?
Okay.
Wanted some brightness.
Yeah.
Should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, what do
I
we
really
got?
quick. I was trying to find some like obscure news in like India. So I was looking at all these Indian like outlets, and of course I gravitated towards like the gossip column. And I
Oh, the
didn't find
Bollywood gossip.
yeah, Bollywood gossip. I didn't find anything. I'll be honest. I didn't find anything. I just got stuck in a rabbit hole of gossip.
And now you can tell us everything that's happening over there.
That's the
Yeah,
thing, though.
Ty's an
I
expert
can't.
on-
I can't at all. Okay, listen. This is what I wanted to bring up really quick, just in case anyone here like these gossip articles literally say nothing at all. Like I was reading this one that was like 6 like Bollywood stars who have had friends with benefits, and I'm like, oh man, I want to know who their friends with benefits are. Yeah, well, I don't know these people, but I think it's interesting that they had. But literally, the entire article is just like them saying that this person has just admitted to like hooking up with somebody. Like they don't say who, they don't give any details. It's just like this person said that they had a friend with benefits, and I'm like, how is this an article?
Journalism.
Yeah.
Yo, it's all the title. It's all about title.
Yeah,
they
I mean, they got my
that's all
click.
they
I
have.
read through the whole thing.
They're like, wait, we got a user from the U.S. on our local
We've made
Indian.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
made it big.
I'm
Yeah,
sure a lot
I
of
just-
people actually, Indian people in the U.S. read all of that stuff.
I have a lot of friends who like it.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
big, dude.
I remember
same-
where we
It's
used to
very
live. They would
popular.
play Bollywood movies.
You were the
at
one who. You were actually the first person who said that they like watching Bollywood movies.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. Three Idiots.
Nice. I've never seen. Actually, no, that's not true. I think I've maybe seen like 1 or 2 Bollywood movies.
They're not bad. They're just like 5 hours or whatever. They're very long
Yeah, some of them are really
and
long.
very like corny usually.
I like corny.
Yeah, that can
The
be good.
action ones are the best because they'll leap like 60 feet in the air, and
Yeah,
like, have the cars
definitely.
fly under them. Really
Mhm.
like bad special effects.
Okay, let's move on to the next topic then.
All right, Seal, Docket Master.
Yeah,
what do we got?
for
I
us?
didn't know I was a docket master,
Well,
but
whoever's got
Wow.
it open is the Docket Master.
I guess I have it open.
All right, there you go.
Ranking the most 2000s thing.
The most 2000s
Okay,
things.
wait,
Top
yeah.
3
Somebody
most
suggested
2000s
it.
things.
Okay.
The most.
Henry put together a list, I think.
Is this a
Yo, I just
BuzzFeed
want to say, like,
article?
all of us are
No, no, no,
under 30 years old. You guys were like, I don't know, 10?
What?
Yeah.
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 In the
Yeah.
2000s.
Huh. I mean, that was my formative years.
Yeah,
dude.
that's your
Exactly.
whole life from 2000 to 2010 or whatever. That's
Yeah.
like
To be
I'm
honest,
fine
I don't,
with
great.
I don't
I think
remember
I've
like
read more 2010
anything
to
back in
2020.
the day. Like I
But-
know a lot about 2010s, but 2000 just seems so like far away, a long time ago.
Yeah, well,
2000.
it is.
well,
Yeah.
what is like a 2000s thing?
The
I get
era of the
confused.
flip phones.
Yeah.
that's
Flip
like the
phones.
razor, the
Man.
razor phone,
And the
Here are-
MP3 players with the CDs that you'd have with
Mhm.
your headphones.
the Walkman.
The Walkman.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah,
2000s?
Walkman.
Well, no, iPhone. I mean, the first iPod was 2007.
Well, see, you got Walkman for 7 years.
No,
That's the
no.
majority.
The first iPhone was 2000.
Yeah, the first iPhone is 2007. So iPods are 2000.
Like, the
very
iPhone-
2000s.
The iPhone ushered in the death of the 2000s.
Yeah.
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 That
But
reminds
we all
me.
had that. I remember I used to listen to the R. Kelly song at tennis tournaments. I would listen to the R. Kelly song, "Move Your Body Like a Snake," on like the first generation iPod that my mom had.
Mhm.
You're so
I just have a
lucky.
I just
distinct
like them
memory of
because
that.
you
You
can
know?
play the game, the one where you shoot the
Brick
little
Breaker.
bullets.
Yeah,
Brick Breaker.
I played that as
Good
game. And with the,
Oh,
the
yeah,
circle
dude.
scroller.
Exactly. It would sometimes just get jammed and it would
Yeah.
move and like, oh.
Mhm.
You know, you're so
So-
damn lucky because like in high school, like when everyone by that time had like iPhones and touch screens and things like that. I had a flip phone, and I was so embarrassed by it. I remember after school, after like a club activity in middle school or something like that, I was trying to hide the fact that I had like a flip phone, and then my sister was next to me, and then she was literally yelling at me in like public, in a school parking lot, saying like, "Why are you embarrassed to have this flip phone?" Okay.
I
Yeah, this
had a
phone's
flip
great.
phone too.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
I think I
I've
was really
realized
proud of
that
it.
flip phones are the best thing ever now.
Yeah, dude. Flip phones are
Yeah.
awesome.
Remember how insane like the T9 predictive text was the first time you
Yeah,
tried to
yeah,
use it?
Oh, yeah.
Like compared to that horrible system where you had to click the button like multiple
3
times.
times.
Mhm.
You could just
God.
with T9 you could just press the buttons and it would guess what the word was. Man.
God, I forgot about that. You're so
Revolutionary.
right.
Did y'all
Mhm.
ever have Boost Mobile?
Boost Mobile.
Do you remember Boost Mobile?
No.
Yeah.
And they
Do
had
you
the
guys-
commercials. They'd be like, "Boost Mobile."
No,
Where
they're
you
still around, aren't they?
at? Boost
they
Mobile? I
are.
don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure
Are
they
They
Yeah.
are.
must be
Do you
because
guys
I didn't
remember
grow up
US
here and I know
Cellular?
them.
US
I mean,
Cellular,
US Cellular
yes.
is still
Yeah.
a thing, isn't it? It's
You
just
remember
a
Netscape?
No,
Netscape
it's not.
company.
It's gone.
Yeah,
Like AT&T, isn't it?
yeah. I think AT&T
They
bought
ate up.
them.
Yeah, they
Oh,
ate
Did
them
anyone
up,
else
yeah.
here-
They got purchased.
I don't know about you guys, but my parents had a war over which browser to use. My dad would always install Internet Explorer and delete
Oh,
Netscape.
God. Oh,
And-
Netscape. Wow.
Netscape? Whoa.
And my mom would always install Netscape and delete Internet Explorer.
Bro, I
Wow.
gotta
You know,
say,
you can have
Internet
two
Explorer
browsers on
is
your
bad.
computer.
Internet
I think at
Explorer
that
is bad,
time
but
they
your
like
mom was wrong.
uninstalled each other.
Oh, really? I don't
Oh,
for some reason.
It was like
oh, damn,
like
dude.
they would like take over your computer and be like, Is Internet Explorer here? There ain't enough room in this town for the two of us.
No, I did not experience this in my household growing up.
Another good.
Those were like cutthroat apps, dude. It was like the Wild West. Like they would just fuck your whole computer.
Straight up.
But just like they did not like give a flip, dude.
Yeah, they would just do anything.
You know, it was extremely 2000s. Those software was like, I would get cereal boxes, and then in the cereal boxes, I would get computer games.
Oh yeah,
for movie promos. Like I had the Atlantis movie computer game. I remember I played the whole thing like 10 times.
I would just get like a plastic figurine and be like,
"Oh yeah."
These were terrible games. They were like 20 minutes of playthrough. Like, bro, wait, did we play that for Xbox? I went to Burger King and I got the Sneak King.
Oh, Sneak King.
You remember the Sneak King?
Yeah,
it was this game for Burger King where you would play as like the old Burger King mascot, the really scary guy, and you would like sneak around and like collect burger
I have
points
no idea how that ties into hamburgers at all.
It was definitely one of the like they got in on the ground floor of like viral marketing.
Yeah,
because I remember that game like people were like, "Oh, dude, it's so good."
Dude,
like, the Burger King video game.
But when was the last time you went to Burger King, though? Be honest.
That time.
Okay, I actually have gone to Burger King many times recently because Burger King has the Impossible Burger.
What?
Oh, really? It's the vegan burger or the vegetarian burger.
So Burger King is reinventing themselves as the only major burger chain with the vegetarian.
That's cool.
Whoa! Wait, why do you want the Impossible Burger though? That's my only question.
Good. Also, he's a vegetarian. So.
Why is it impossible? Also,
I don't. Honestly, I'll be real. Maybe it was just the one that I had, but like I had the Impossible Burger and I was like, wow, this tastes exactly like a hamburger.
Exactly.
And it made me reflect on the fact that most hamburgers aren't that good. They're just not that great.
I will say the thing about the Impossible Burger is that it tries so hard to taste like a normal hamburger that you're kind of like, what is in this? You know? You're like,
weirded out by it.
Kind of.
Is it really
strange chemicals are in this thing?
Yeah, I heard / read somewhere that all at least vegan burgers contain some meat in them.
I don't believe that at all.
I doubt it.
I mean,
no, that's true.
Maybe
like
bug legs and shit like that.
You know what? I'm gonna Google that right now.
Impossible Burger probably uses animal because it's not vegan, is it? It's just vegetarian.
It's vegan. No, it's vegan, right?
I think it's vegan.
Yeah, it's completely.
So. Wow. That's impressive. What are they using? They make that only with like beans and shit?
No. That's
crazy.
They use, I don't know, I can't remember. My mum, she went to see, she met the founders in the company because she works in sustainability with the UN. And she came back blown away. She was like, it's so
pea
cool.
protein.
Great. Yeah.
It's really
nuts,
weird.
Maybe.
But they have a whole lot of synthetic things that make it taste exactly the same.
Anyway. We're just gonna
that's a very
Oh my god, dude! This is the first thing I found googling. Are vegan burgers actually vegan? A vegan filed a class action lawsuit against Burger King. TMZ reported on Monday claiming the Impossible Whopper isn't vegan as advertised. However, the Impossible Whopper is not advertised as vegan.
Wow. So the Impossible Whopper is not vegan. Okay.
Well, I don't know, like I think they put like mayo and stuff on it by default, but you have to like ask for a vegan or something.
Yeah, okay.
It is cooked in the same broiler as our beef and chicken. Okay, that's why.
Oh, that's dumb, dude. That's dumb. You should just be able to like...
Yeah, that's like 2010s in a nutshell. Vegan files lawsuit against Burger King for
not
cooking
being
their
vegan.
for falsely advertising their burger as vegan when it was not vegan.
Real quick, guys, Jack and Ags had to leave, so they will be not joining us for the rest of the podcast. However, we didn't need them anyway, right, guys?
Yeah, fuck those guys, right?
Okay.
Yeah, who needs them? Yeah.
So, circling back to 2000s things.
Mhm.
I thought we should try to make a ranking list, but I guess that's hard.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
just say our
But
most.
I have my 3 most 2000s things that I could think of off the top of my head here.
Okay.
Okay, shoot.
Give it to me.
So, AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh shit. That's
Okay.
good.
Crazy Frog.
Oh damn.
I don't know
You
this.
remember Crazy Frog?
No, I don't.
You don't know Crazy Frog?
I do not.
Oh
Is it like one of those like dabbing? The music is familiar for sure, but that was like
Ding,
popular in the
ding.
2000s everywhere. So
Yeah.
Crazy Frog, and there were those videos of like the really weird looking frog. Oh man.
okay, I gotta Google that. Crazy Frog.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
important cultural knowledge.
So wait, we got AOL Instant Messenger, Crazy Frog.
Yeah. My
You
final
know-
one is more of a
Sorry, go on.
it's more of a later 2000s thing. Shutter Shades.
Shutter Shades.
Oh,
You're speeding out things that I
yeah.
don't remember or know.
That's
Do
a
you
little more
remember
obscure.
in like
Yeah.
2008,
Oh.
2007 when Kanye West started wearing those shades that had like
Yeah.
slats across
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, dude. I had
and
a
then
pair of those.
everyone started wearing them. Yeah, I remember Ty had a pair of them, and one of my Facebook profile pictures from like
They're
2009.
still relatively popular.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to circle back to Crazy Frog. Do you know how many views Crazy Frog has on YouTube?
How many?
A lot.
a million.
2 billion views.
Yeah.
What?
Literally, it
Yes,
was like
2 billion.
the most. I kind of thought that it was actually like the most viewed video on YouTube for a while, but that might not be exactly true. It was one of the most viewed videos.
Dude, this is fucking crazy. Like the last upload. Okay, so Crazy Frog has its own channel, and then the last upload is a year ago, and it has 8 million subscribers. It only has total of 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10
Yeah, 4
videos
videos.
total. It's more than 4, but like
Wow.
10 videos total. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Crazy
Okay.
Frog, dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. It's coming back to me. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't prepare a list, but I've got some things off the top of my head. Like, I think for me, like, the things that really embody the 2000s were the GameCube. I think the
Okay.
GameCube, like, was like a big.
What about
part of
PlayStation
my-
or Xbox?
I did not have PlayStation or
No.
Xbox. Actually, you know what? Quick story time about Xbox. My mom wouldn't let us get an Xbox because, like, you know, it had like more mature games on there, like Halo.
Yeah,
For
it's
one.
the rated Xbox. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Like, it has all the Grand Theft Auto. If you let your kids get an Xbox, it means you want them to grow up to be a
A killer.
drug dealing,
Yeah.
murdering criminal.
Bull shooter. Yeah, exactly.
Especially back like when video games were relatively new, like popping up into the mainstream, and like
Yeah.
parents were like
Freaking out.
parents were freaking out, like
Mhm.
Columbine, and like
Yeah.
they were like,
this kid played video
Call
games.
of Duty.
That must be the
Video
reason.
games. Yeah, video games are gonna turn your child into a murdering monster,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
TVs are
and
completely
then it turned
fine.
out to be true.
So,
I'm
like,
sorry.
I don't know how this worked out. So she wouldn't let us have an Xbox.
Okay.
But my brother's best friend had an Xbox, and so he would just go all like over to his house all the time and play
Mhm.
Halo. And I guess my mom was cool with that, but like somehow like I don't know, like the rules got bent. Like she wouldn't let us have the Xbox. So like sometimes when my brother couldn't go over to his friend's house, his friend would just bike his Xbox. He would take his Xbox, put it in a bag, and bike to our house. And like we would just like play Halo.
Secretly?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Nice.
I honestly, I cannot remember, but I don't know why at that point we couldn't just have the Xbox. Like, obviously, we were gonna go to great lengths to play the games. So like,
sometimes I don't understand parents. Like,
yeah. Well, like, what are you gonna do? Like, no one. There's not like a fucking guide.
You're
to
not
it.
gonna stop.
Yeah.
They're gonna do anything to play that Xbox.
Yeah, dude.
At some point, you just have to give up.
This
Okay.
is gonna really date obviously, because we're in a pandemic. Like, I cannot imagine. Like, this is the time where if your kid doesn't have like a video game console, you need to like get them one.
yeah.
Because, like, I can't imagine trying to like corral a kid.
Mhm.
You know, in the pandemic.
It's cruel and
without-
unusual punishment if you don't have a video game system and then you don't play with your children, okay?
Oh yeah, God.
All right. You either gotta hang out with your kid like 24/7 while during the pandemic, or get that kid a video game, okay?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean-
What's number 2
So
and
wait,
3?
wait. Okay, wait. So 2 is definitely flip phones. I know we talked about this,
Okay.
Mhm.
but like flip phones, I still stand behind flip phones, man. And those are used, by the way. I found this out today. Those are like a punishment now. It's like if
Yeah.
you are a kid and like you've been bad, they'll take away your iPhone and give you a flip phone because you need to have
Yeah.
a phone, I guess.
See,
Like,
that's the thing. Like, in the 2000s, you could just like not have a phone. You know.
mm-hmm.
Like, and that was an acceptable thing. Like, could you imagine now if
Oh,
like
dude.
if like you met someone like at work or something, and they were like, you were like, oh, what's your phone number? And they were like, I don't own a phone.
Yeah.
Like, you would be like, what? Like,
What the fuck?
What is wrong? Like, is something wrong with you? Are you like a?
Are you poor?
Amish or something? Are you poor? Even if you're poor, you can literally get like a flip phone for almost free.
That is
Yeah.
so true.
It's free with the plan. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's
hmm Maybe
Dude,
too
I mean,
poor
some
to
of these
afford the
plans
plan.
are like dirt cheap,
Yeah.
yeah.
but
Oh, man, the last 2000s thing. Jeez, it's a hard one.
You can pass.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'll think about it.
Okay. Yeah, I have my own 3.
I'm interested. I'm very interested in what Sealio's top 2000 thing are, because Sealio, what year did you move to the United States?
What year did I? I don't really remember, but it was a long time ago. Like 15. No, how old am I? I'm 25. Sometimes I forget my
I
own
have that
age.
problem like every time.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. So,
So you were only around in the 2000s for a very short.
yes, that is true. And I'm not sure if I'm mixing like, very late 2000s with, early 2010s or something like that. But I think if I have to rank them, Flash games.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
so
dude.
sad that Flash is now going away.
Oh yeah.
Wait, like Flash Player will no longer exist?
Yes.
Holy, wow! I did not
I
know
know.
that.
It is still
It's an
being
end of an
used
era.
for a lot of like things on
Yeah.
the website. So many things will be broken.
Yeah, what the heck? Like literally every single website that had like any amount of effort put into it from like before
Mhm.
2012 will just be broken.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I should look into that.
I
Yeah.
think this is like really. It's like it does not work well with like the current infrastructure on
Yeah.
websites, I guess, and like browsers.
Yeah,
I
that
think
is
it
It's
has a
crazy,
huge-
like literally there's so much information that just through like the advance of technology is becoming like completely like destroyed, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like how many things when they discontinue Flash Player, how many things were only in something
like
that used Flash Player?
a
Like
piece of obscure information, like
Yeah.
exactly.
that
will just be
like
completely deleted.
gone. Yeah. I've actually okay. So really quick, this is like a tangent, but I was thinking about this. Like somebody should, like some country should like download the entirety of Wikipedia onto a fucking big ass flash drive. Just like a huge house.
You can do-
I want to see. Wait, Henry. I want to see where Ty's going with this.
a huge house size USB. Okay.
Okay.
And just like put that shit in a bomb shelter somewhere Because, like, think about how much information. So, like, I was thinking about this with, like, the whole pandemic and the world is ending. And I'm like, man, damn, dude. We are going to be so fucked when the world, like, kind of does end. Because the first thing that's going to go is, like, like, power infrastructure, electricity infrastructure is going to start to go, and, like, servers are going to go down. And then we're not going to have Wikipedia. And, man, we're just going to be fucked after that.
So, Ty, Wikipedia is only like 10 terabytes.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Damn,
you can literally
dude.
download it. You can just download, like, Wikipedia even offers like a thing for you to download it.
Oh shit, dude, I should do that.
Yeah.
Oh
If
man,
you
I'm
have
gonna
a
be the
10
only
terabyte.
guy.
Yeah.
When the
Only
world
one.
like comes to shit, and then they need
You're gonna-
to
yeah.
dig up the knowledge, Ty, they'll come to you.
Yeah. I
Nice.
mean, even things like CDs actually, like, over time, like hard drives get corrupted over time, and it's not like a long time either. You can't really leave a hard drive for like 30 years and assume that the information will still be accessible. Like, this is a big issue with people who are trying to like do data archiving. Like, literally a piece of paper with words on it is like the best possible way, like a literal book. A literal book is the best way you can like archive data. And
I have
many
discovered a new way to store information. We will use ink and write it on a
I mean, to be fair, it's fairly
physical
easy to
parchment.
transfer over data. I mean, like another hardware to another hardware, so it's not really a big of a deal. But
well, that's true. But if you are like, the Library of Congress or something with some insane amount of data, it's still like a lot of effort to transfer stuff. And so many like libraries like photocopied books and like all of their stuff in like film onto like hard drives and then they like got rid of the actual material, and then the hard drives just like got corrupted over time.
That's
jeez.
Like, that just happens.
Okay, so Seal, what was your second thing? We got flashback.
2000 cartoons.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Like what?
but every era has those cartoons.
That is true. But, this is going to be fairly unpopular. I think, no, was it the 90s cartoons? Maybe the 2000 cartoons were actually good. Dexter's was in the 90s, right?
No, Dexter's Lab was early 2000s, I think.
Okay. Like, I'm thinking of Dexter's. I know Avatar: The Last Airbender was pretty good. I never watched the show, though.
Did Avatar come out in the 2000s?
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I think so.
Dude, I never liked that shit. I always thought it was... Oh, you were right about Dexter. It was 1995.
Yeah, Dexter is 90s.
2005, so yes. I saw like a short clip of it. I remember watching some episodes when I was young, but I have to agree, it's so like, maybe it's because I rewatched it when I'm older, but it's so childish. Obviously, it's a kid's cartoon, but you need to raise the standard of your suspension of your belief.
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah.
Here was my issue with it. So I think what it was, like, it's clearly trying to be like an anime, but it was an American creation. Like, it was not from Japan, it's not from China. It's literally like, it was fully American, and I think it was trying to build off of like these animes that had gotten popular, especially among kids and stuff in the US. And like, I was already a fan of like a lot of the animes that they showed on like Toonami. Yeah, which was Cartoon Network's like kind of anime thing. They're like anime
Samurai
segment.
Jack.
Yeah, I mean, Samurai Jack was also American, but Samurai Jack, they at least kind of like put their own kind of spin on it. It wasn't like really, it was clearly like American style animation with like some like sort of Asian influence. But like, I feel like Avatar was it was trying so hard to be like an anime, but without like any of like the more adult themes that oftentimes like came along with anime, or like, you know, like severe violence or stuff like that. You know, I don't know. It came off as like weak. It came off as like a weak anime to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a kid's cartoon in comparison to like the actual. But it is like the interesting thing for me is that like they decided to make it like Asian themed, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because so many animes are like ambiguously. I mean, there are a lot that are like obviously like based in Japan,
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like they're based
Samurai
in fantasy,
Champloo and
fantasy worlds and things like that.
But there are also a lot of anime that are like not. I mean, like Cowboy Bebop that are like not.
Oh yeah.
Japanese, you know, or like the characters are like just human. Like it's interesting with Avatar that they decided to make like literally like China, you know.
That
like,
was
why,
the other weird
like
thing.
If it's an American thing, why would they make it like it does kind of, it does have like the tiniest hint of like Eastern fetishization, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It definitely does. I think that was, again, one of the things. It's like, it's just weird because it's not really like authentic, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
that's the other thing.
I thought it was pretty well done. I mean, in terms of like respecting like Eastern culture and things like that. I mean, they never really. There were obviously a lot of cultural references and influence, but you know, that was never like the big focus or the big deal of the show. So I really didn't mind it. I mean, I didn't watch everything, but
yeah.
also you got to be careful when talking about Avatar. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of people who loves Avatar, so we can't shit on it too much. Okay,
we're gonna upset the Avatar stans, and they're gonna shut down our podcast.
Really quick, talking about cartoons in general, like there's a lot of cartoons. Cartoons are funny because they kind of showcase like what, I don't know, the reality of doing like kids entertainment, which is that like it's not a long, for the majority of like, you know, series and stuff like that, like it's not a long-term game. Like you can only air a cartoon for like, you know, usually like they go for like 2-3 years max, you know, because then your audience just gets older, like, and they're not interested anymore, you know.
Pokemon likes to disagree.
Yeah, okay, Pokemon. Yeah, that you're right about that. Like, I think sometimes, but that's something where like, I don't know, that's like an exception rather than a rule, I think.
So
I don't know. I mean, like, Naruto is obviously not a cartoon, but you know that's been going on for ages.
Naruto is an anime, dude.
Okay, I'm sorry if we're being very like technical. I guess you're right.
I don't know. I never knew any. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm like the outlier, but like I actually only discovered Naruto like until like later, like middle high school, high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like a kids thing at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, there's a lot of violence and shit in that.
Yeah. So, I was just reading. So this guy Gendy Tartakovsky, who was, basically the Dexter's Lab guy, also did Powerpuff Girls, also did Samurai Jack, also did Cow and Chicken, also did Star Wars Clone Wars, and he was actually born. He was born in the USSR.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
That's interesting. You know, like...
Did he animate them all? Because it's definitely a similar style.
He was an animator.
Wow.
I just want to say, though...
Like, director.
All those shows are famous and, like, not too terrible, right? But I don't think they're great either.
I think they're great,
Are you serious? Like, compared to the cartoons nowadays, I think they're really...
Whoa. What cartoons are nowadays? Dude?
Like, Steven Universe,
Oh, yeah, he also worked on Steven Universe.
Okay. Because if you you know, take a look at it, all those like 90s and early 2000s cartoon, they're very slapstick.
Dude,
That's
Steven
true.
Universe is over, dude.
I know it's over, but like it's fairly recent. Adventure Time. And what's the? I'm trying to name other.
Those are
Normal show.
Yeah, the regular show. Regular
show.
Mm-hmm. They have like story
I
to
don't
them,
know.
and they have continuity, and I like that about cartoons.
That's not
now.
necessarily true.
I
mean,
don't know.
Samurai Jack, like, honestly, was somewhat revolutionary. I mean, not revolutionary, but in terms of cartoons, Samurai Jack was really weird because you could like watch an episode and like have no idea what was going on because you literally had to watch all the, like it was not at all like it was a story, like the whole show from beginning to end was a story.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just individual episodes, like. And stuff that happened in previous episodes, like, never happened.
It definitely felt like more art than, like, entertainment. It definitely did not always feel like I was there to, like, laugh or have a good time. Like Dexter.
Yeah, like, you weren't, like, having a good time when you were watching Samurai Jack. But
you were suffering the whole time.
No, you were.
I mean, in comparison, if you compare it to, like, Cow and Chicken, that was just, like, completely just like stupid, like the dumbest possible humor.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like oh wow, that cow has a funny voice.
Do you know? Like, do you guys remember Cat Dog?
Cat Dog.
Dude, yes.
So fucked up if you think about it now.
I know, it's so weird.
What the fuck, dude? You gotta put that shit down, dude. You can't.
Yeah.
Really quick about Cow and Chicken. I'm pretty sure that was like pretty like anti-gay. Like
yeah,
I remember.
Definitely was very much definitely a problematic show. No doubt.
Oh my god.
Like, haha, that cow has a really gay voice.
Yeah, and then wait, there was like a devil dude who was like very obviously gay.
So Powerpuff Girls was the same way.
What?
Remember him?
The crab guy.
Yeah,
What?
like the demon, the devil guy who was also was male but very clearly like trans or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like wore high heels.
What? His name is
every
him.
villain in that show. Every villain in that show wore like high heels.
That is so true.
What?
Jojo wore high heels too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By the way, do you know what his name is?
Who?
The crab trans red demon guy.
No, it looks like it's just him.
It's him, right?
It's him. Yeah, his name is him.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it really shows like, and no one batted an eye at that back then.
That is so true.
Yeah, dude, that's so weird. Oh my god, is that like has that like fucked me up? Because you're right, that has not registered for like 20 years. That has not registered at all. Like, you just accept that this person is like the villain. Oh, that's so weird, dude. Oh man.
Unfortunately, I don't remember my third.
Yeah,
I had it. I forgot while we were talking.
Okay. Can we move on?
Let's move on then.
Transition it to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This has just been something, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna ramble on about this, but like, it's been sort of like kind of dogging my thoughts recently about just like
dogging your thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you come up with that expression just now?
Yeah, dude. I'm a visionary, dude.
Dogging your thought.
I'm a voice of the generation, dude. I just like, so we're talking, we're like very nostalgic right now, and I just feel like such an old man. Like, I feel like a little lame being so nostalgic.
How old are you?
About this stuff. I mean, I'm mid-20s. I don't need to get into specifics.
Yeah,
but,
we're all mid-20s.
Yeah, we're all 20-somethings, and it's like, I think if younger me could hear like the way that we're just like nostalgically talking about the past, I'd just get a huge eye roll. Like, and it's not just like being nostalgic; it's also being like crotchety You know, like when we were playing Minecraft, I was like, oh man, they changed all the stuff in Minecraft. It was better the old way. You know? And
That was actually the opposite. I was pissed they didn't put more stuff.
Well, that's very progressive of you.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I just feel like I noticed that I'm like crotchety, and I feel like it's like almost like a cycle. Like, I know that, you know, I look at like, you know, the older generation of today, and like these were people who were like young in the 60s, who were like the rebels. You know, like these were like the counterculture, the rebels of, you know, like pop culture, like of like, you know, recent history. And now they just like seem like, you know, like kind of backwards, stuck in their old ways, people who just don't get it. And like it's just weird to like think like, is this a never-ending cycle? Like, are we destined to just become like crotchety and like, you know, reject like, you know, advances and like, you know, reject the fact that like things are changing, or I don't know, like.
To that, I'm gonna say yes and no. No, because of the internet. There are a lot of ideas being spread around, and I think that due to, I don't know, there's also like less understanding, but in some ways more understanding. And due to kind of like the information sharing and things like that, it's gonna be more homogeneous, if you know what I mean.
So really?
Yeah, so the ideas that the younger generations have thought up and things like that maybe kind of like spill over to the older generations and things like that. That's my theory. It might be wrong, obviously.
Wow. I would have. Okay, go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, I think people in general say that the internet has been more like divisive. Like it's created like
little pockets, like flat earthers and shit, and like you know, pedophiles and stuff like that.
That is true. I think it depends on what though. You know what I mean? If it's something like, you know, culture where nobody really cares about, I think it's less forgiving compared to, you know, political agenda or any religious ideas.
What do you mean by that?
Because, like, you know, if you have certain political opinions or religious like beliefs, it's going to be shot down hard by other groups, right? But who the fuck cares if you like, you know, like this cartoon or not?
That's fair.
Yeah,
maybe some people do, but
I mean, like, I think things like Avatar getting popular again are like do lend credence to it. Like, if you go on Twitter and say you post like, wow, just watched Avatar: The Last Airbender again. Wow, it was really good. You don't get like an army of people coming into your DM saying like, "You moron! Avatar: The Last Airbender is
fuck
terrible."
you, dude. It was created in 2005. It's old now.
Yeah.
All
right.
Like instead, what you do is you inspire other people. Like, oh yeah, I remember watching that. It was good.
Oh damn, you're right.
Yeah.
So I think with things like coming back like that, and like people saying "Stan" again, like remember? I mean, Stan was literally dead for like what, 15 years, more than that.
Wait, was it a thing from the past? I wasn't aware of that.
The Eminem song. It's literally okay. When people say "Stan," it's literally from the Eminem song.
Dude, that's hilarious.
What? Oh man! Oh wait! That's my third. That's my third
stance.
Eminem. No. Eminem is my third 2000s thing, dude.
Yeah. Let's pretend. Okay.
Wait. Yeah. You know it's still going on. You know that, right?
No. Eminem. No.
Eminem
still exists.
No,
I know he does.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
What?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. That's
we don't think about that.
Okay. I guess he doesn't exist.
He's relegated. Let him stay in the 2000s.
Let him stay in the golden era.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where I have him compartmentalized in my mind, so that I don't want to lose that.
Okay. But I also say yes because I've seen a lot of people hating on like new games and new kind of like entertainment, especially coming from like the Zoomer community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of millennials shitting on TikTok right now, and there's a lot of millennials shitting on Fortnite bad, Minecraft good, and that mentality as well. Like, I don't think we'll be bad as boomers for sure, but you know, we're still going to shit on the younger generation.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, no, you're right. I think you're right. I think that's probably right. I think it'll still be a problem, but it just won't be as bad. You know?
Yeah, I mean, because, like you said, like with the internet, like millennials will always be, you know, on the internet.
That is true.
And so we'll always be exposed to content being created by the young people.
I think we're technically Zoomers. Yeah, I think you guys are technically Zoomers, actually.
I'm not a Zoomer.
No, we're not. We're millennials.
Wait a second, I'm gonna check the generation age.
Yeah, check.
There was a really good infographic. It was on Reddit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're in like the last few years of millennials.
Oh yeah, you're literally on the last year, 1996.
Yeah. There was
Ty and I are 1995.
There was like a
No, you're lying.
I saw a really good. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna send this to you. It's this from r/cool guides, and it's like a little infographic that shows you what you are by putting up like the pop culture references that you recognize. So if you recognize these things from your childhood, then you slot in with whatever that group. I'm gonna post it in the Discord right now.
Okay.
And you can check. You can check against what I'm saying here.
Do you guys know what the generation after Gen Z is?
I can tell you right now, it's late Zoomer Gen Z. Wait, no.
No. After Gen Z.
It's generation...
Gen Z, if you guys didn't know, Gen Z has actually ended. People being born now are not Gen Z.
Oh, because it's 2020.
What would be the good name?
Not exactly.
You know, there's no point naming a generation after Z because they'll be dead anyway once the earth burns and dies.
Yeah, they won't grow. Yeah. They won't grow up to be old.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, but it's Generation Alpha.
Alpha. That's a good name.
Yeah,
I like it. Yeah.
Because they went from like the alphabet to the Greek alphabet, and it was smart of them. It was smart of them to start at the beginning so that we don't run out like we just did before.
Yeah. So we are late millennials. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Windows 95.
So
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, Shrek, Spy Kids, the
Grim
first
Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
The B movie.
Jimmy Neutron.
Emperor's New Groove, Harry Potter, the first movie.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Those are good.
So this slots exactly into my childhood.
Okay.
And then, the next one has like early Zoomer has like Ben 10, the Wii, like Fred from YouTube. You remember Fred?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we were too old to find any entertainment in that.
What happened to Fred?
I don't know, Ty. I see Flapjack here. I remember you being a big Flapjack fan.
I'm a Flapjack stan, dude.
Dude, I hated
Dr.
Flapjack.
Barber,
It was so annoying.
Would you like any haircuts? Or maybe
You know, I realized a lot of early 2000s show are really creepy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. Like Courage, dude. Courage probably
so fucking terrifying.
Like Courage the Cowardly Dog probably like messed some people up.
Yeah.
Oh,
that show was like how is that a kids show?
Oh my god! Like if I watch it now, I think I'll be totally terrified.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then like imagine like young me watching it. Oh my god!
Exactly. I would like hide. I would like hide behind the couch when I watch that show.
It was such a weird show, but you know it kind of makes sense because like if you are gonna be the type of person who writes and like directs a kid show, like you gotta be you have to have like a really great sense of like childhood wonder, or you've just gotta be really weird.
You're just gonna be fucked up, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be a fucking weirdo, dude. I just don't understand anyone who like can like actually like make content for children. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that is definitely like a very hard thing to do. Like, you either have to like spend a lot of time around kids, or just like I don't know,
and it's
be a weirdo. Yeah.
Nowadays, it'll be pretty bad if you spend a lot of time around kids. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going. Where I'm going with this.
Wait. I actually
This is the perfect chance to end this podcast.
Wait. No, I got one more thing just to tie into your stupid last comment here. This is something that like, so like I used to hate kids. Like, and I'm not a massive fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Now
okay?
you love
They're
kids,
weird.
okay?
No, they're weird. Okay, they're hard to talk to. You're like, what? They're just. But now, instead of being disgusted by them, I'm like, you know what? They're kind of cute. So like, I've gotten like a little bit like, oh, they're cute. You know, I'm coming around to them.
See,
but how am I supposed to like? I can't. I feel so uncomfortable, like around them, knowing that like like how are you supposed to like say like, oh yeah, I like kids? Like I feel weird liking kids.
I like kids.
Like, not in that way, but I'm like, oh, you know, they're not that bad. Like, but I don't know how to like say that. Or like, I see like a kid on the street, like,
especially as a guy too. You gotta be real careful.
I'm
you just can't say.
Yeah, I appreciate children of younger age. That's pretty bad.
No, anything you say, nothing you say will not sound.
How about
bad.
kids are cool,
dude?
Kids are cool.
Okay, wait, real quick story. So this was actually, you guys were there. So I was in Chicago visiting, and I got an Airbnb, and I had to meet up with the guy to let me into the apartment. Okay, and he brought his like probably like 6-year-old little girl. Okay, she was really cute. Okay, she was wearing like a leather jacket and like a princess dress. So a leather jacket over a princess dress. Yeah, badass.
pretty dope.
So yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, cute little girl, like that's cool. And she was like, she obviously wanted to interact, and I'm like, okay, well now that I've got this new outlook on kids, that they're not like complete disgusting little animals, like I'll like try and be nice to this kid. And so I like try to be like, oh, you love your outfit or something, like something mundane. And then the dad shot me this look like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't talk to my child. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I don't understand. Yeah. I don't know.
You can't like kids.
Yeah,
I can't.
I mean, that's definitely true. The thing is, when you're a teenager, you like absolutely hate kids because you see like that, like you remember that part of yourself, and you're like, ugh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, you're still on that continuum too. Like you're not actually an adult, so like you're still in that group.
But like there really is no time. I mean, the age that we are now is probably the closest to being okay, like to like enjoy talking with children at like gatherings.
Yeah.
Because like if you're like 30 plus, like it's game over. Like you can't talk to
it's game over
unless it's like your cousin or something.
Yeah. Hey there, little boy.
Yeah.
Hey there, little boy.
Even the idea of that, like, it gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You want to try a sip of my beer?
I'm the cool uncle. All right, I think this is a perfect place to end the podcast.
Is this our inaugural episode after
Well, Ty, before we talk any further, why don't you close us off?
Oh, man. Fuck you guys. Fuck everybody. I hate you all. I don't need you. Thanks.
Bye!